Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and I have an update on Black Ops 2 knifing. So, a lot of people have written me and said, panic knifing is back, panic knifing is back. Woody, I've observed something that nobody else has mentioned. Panic knifing actually exists. Because there was this spot in the trailer where he equipped a knife, and it made people wonder, like, ooh, do you have to switch to your knife? Is this a major change in the Call of Duty engine? And no, you always do have a knife available like you had in previous Call of Duties. But if that was all I had to add to the conversation, I wouldn't be the best Black Ops 2 news source on YouTube. Before we cover this, I do want to talk about the game just a tiny bit. We're playing a little bit of One in the Chamber with rocket launchers. It's one of the fun game modes I like to put together in my live streams. But let's get back to knifing. Yesterday, Treyarch held a live stream, and they had some of the world's best competitive players play against each other in Black Ops 2. And one of the players from there went onto Reddit afterwards and didn't ask me anything. He was asked this question. Were the maps symmetrical? Was there one side that had a huge advantage over the other? How about knives? Could you customize private match? So he replies, the maps aren't symmetrical, but they're balanced, and here's the key thing. Knives are nerfed a lot. Like, you no longer fly towards your target, but you just stay where you are. I liked it, although I missed a lot of knife kills because of it, reflexes. But there's more, right? What he's talking about is what I've always just called the knife, but Treyarch is calling that the combat knife. The combat knife is the term for what we'll say, quote unquote, is the normal knife. The one that you get if you don't equip anything. Now, we are used to Call of Duty having more than one knife because it already has a tack knife, right? We've seen the tack knife where the knife recovery, if you miss, is a little bit quicker. And to my knowledge, the knife is about the same in terms of lunge. Maybe it goes out faster. I'm not quite sure. But we all know that with the tack knife, you seem to win knife battles against regular knives most of the time. And it just works a little bit better, right? You recover quicker. It just seems to work better. I don't know exactly what it is. So now we already have the combat knife, the normal knife, the tack knife, and then some other knife. And let's grab this little excerpt from the interview that Fwiz did with David Vonderhaar.
Talking about the creative class, the knife, okay? So there's a lot of questions from the trailer because it looks like you can equip a knife, right? It looks like, and it brought up a lot of questions. Is this like gonna be like Counter-Strike, where you have to switch to your knife instead of actually having it programmed onto a button or something along those lines?
Yeah, there is actually a particular knife that is equipable inside the game, and if you don't take any weapons at all, then we have to give you something in your hand, so we give you the knife. So what you're looking at is the combat knife, and so that's
tactical knife.
That's what happens.
Concept?
There are other knives as well, right?
Yeah.
So like the tactical knife.
Yeah.
Then there's actually a special knife. So there's actually different types of knives, and depending on how you've chosen to allocate your points or not.
But if I don't take any damn knife, I still have my knife. That is standard issue, right?
If you have no weapons, then you'll have that combat knife in your hand.
So I'll always have a knife then?
You will.
Okay, that's settled then. I knew that. I just wanted to get that out.
All right. So, Fwiz, first of all, you're a legend. That was a really well done interview. Second, that alluded to at least 3 knives, right? We talked about the combat knife, the tack knife, and then another knife that is equipable. And maybe you're not seeing it the same way I am, but I'm seeing 3 knives in there. Like there's something else you can equip that gives you a little better knife distance, knife lunge, I don't know. But combined with the fact that they're saying the standard knife lunge is nerfed compared to what we've ever seen before, and there are extra knives that can take up one of your 10 created class slots, then, this looks to me like they've put some more powerful knives in there, but you have to give up something to get them. So yeah, that's all we know. That's all that's been released about Black Ops 2 knifing so far. And I hope you guys learned something. I hope you liked the video. Have a good day. Okay, if you're still here, perhaps I've earned your like on this video. If you're new around here and you enjoyed it, you can click on subscribe in that top right corner, the blue box there. It'll take you to a new page. 2 videos you may have missed. The left one is Wife Wednesday, always a real popular series, a dual comm I do with my wife. And on the right one, a video similar to this, Black Ops 2, do kill streaks, earn kill streak. And I explain the whole score kill streak system in there in, I think, the best way that you'll see. So anyway, have a good day, and until next time.